Hey guys, so I'm back. Titan is in his cage, so we are good to go. So, now where I left with the other video, I was going to start to talk about how the specific term for the formation of sperm. So, gametes can either be, egg or sperm. Okay? Female or male, right? So, in the terms of the guys, the special term for gametogenesis for men is spermatogenesis. I hope I'm spelling that right. Okay? So, spermatogenesis follows meiosis to pretty much to the T. Okay? There's really only one place where it varies. So, after this step, it has one more step, and that step is to specialize into spermatocytes, which means essentially sperm cells, right? So you don't have to know how they specialize into spermatocytes. All you have to know is that after they become the 4 haploid cells, they then become 4 sperm, okay? And they're all going to have that DNA that they had in the haploid cells, okay? So I'm just mimicking that here for you guys. Okay, so that is spermatogenesis, okay? Now, oogenesis is a little bit different, okay? So, oogenesis is the formation of gametes that are specifically eggs, or the scientifically oocytes, okay? So, the way that oogenesis works is, so you see how we have our first division here? So in the first division of oogenesis, when we have 2 daughter cells, right? So only one daughter cell will survive. The other one turns into a polar body. So the reason why it's different, so with oogenesis, let's say you have this big cell, right? So you have that big cell, and then it splits into 2. So this is your 2N big cell, diploid cell, parent cell. So you're going to have an N, or no, sorry, because it's the first phase of meiosis, you're still going to have 2N, so you're going to have a big one, a 2N big one, and then you're going to have a 2N little one, okay? They're very different in size. So this is the oocyte, and this is a polar body, okay? This polar body does not replicate anymore. Doesn't replicate anymore. Instead, it disintegrates. Okay? So now when we talk about division again, we're only talking about this guy here, the oocyte, not the polar body. So now in the second division, so this was meiosis 1, right? So now in meiosis 2, you're going to have another big cell, but this time it's just going to be N, okay? Now it's haploid. And this other small one is also going to be N, but you're going to get another polar body. And that's going to go on to disintegrate again, just like the other one. Okay? Can anyone think of a function this would serve? That the fact that we have 4 sperm cells here, 4 of them, right? But at the end, we only get 1 egg cell. But let's also think about it in comparison, okay? These sperm cells are going to be much smaller. So these sperm cells are going to be much smaller. And also, sperm are made all the time, right? All the time. All the time. Once a guy hits puberty. Whereas women, we only have the number of eggs that we were born with. Okay? So since we aren't making these all the time, these have to last a pretty long time, don't they? So you would think that they need to have the cell machinery inside of them to last a long time. So that could be a possible explanation as to why why this process of creating the polar bodies and only having one big oocyte at the end of meiosis would be a thing. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I hope this helps. Okay.